Welcome to episode 7 of our Business English Vocabulary for Arabic Learners series. In this lesson, we will focus on vocabulary and expressions for business negotiations. You will learn how to make offers, agree, disagree, and reach an agreement politely. So now let's begin with section number 1, key vocabulary for negotiations. First, offer. Offer means عرض. A suggestion of a price or condition. Example, they made us an offer for the contract. Second, counter-offer. عرض مضاد. A response to an offer with changes. Example, we give them a counter-offer with a lower price. Third, agreement. Agreement يعني اتفاق. When both sides accept the terms. Example, we reached an agreement after 2 hours. Fourth, compromise. Compromise يعني حل وسط. Each side gives up something to reach a deal. Example, we made a compromise on the delivery date. Fifth, terms. Terms يعني شروط. The conditions of an agreement. Example, the terms of the contract are clear. The terms of the contract are clear. Sixth, deal. Deal يعني صفقة. A successful agreement. Example, we closed the deal yesterday. Seventh, negotiation يعني مفاوضات. Discussion to reach an agreement. Example, the negotiation lasted all morning. Eighth, partnership يعني شراكة. A formal business relationship. Example, they signed a partnership with a local company. Section number 2, useful expressions in negotiations. First, we would like to make an offer. يعني نود أن نقدم عرضاً. Second, can you be more flexible on the price? يعني هل يمكنك أن تكون أكثر مرونة في السعر؟ Third, what are your main terms? يعني ما هي شروطك الرئيسية؟ Fourth, that is not acceptable to us. That isn't acceptable to us. يعني هذا غير مقبول بالنسبة لنا. Fifth, we would prefer different conditions. يعني نفضل شروط مختلفة. Sixth, let's try to find a compromise. يعني دعونا نحاول إيجاد حل وسط. Seventh, I agree with that point. يعني أنا أوافق على هذه النقطة. Eighth, we cannot agree on that. يعني لا يمكننا الموافقة على ذلك. Ninth, I think we can reach an agreement. يعني أعتقد أننا يمكننا أن نتوصل إلى اتفاق. 10th, it looks like we have a deal. يعني يبدو أننا أتممنا. Now let's move on to the pronunciation section. Section number 3. Pronunciation practice. Repeat after me. Offer. Offer. Counter offer. Counter offer. Agreement. Agreement. Compromise. Compromise. Terms. Terms. Deal. Deal. Negotiation. Negotiation. Partnership. Partnership. We would like to make an offer. We would like to make an offer. Can you be more flexible on the price? Can you be more flexible on the price? Let's try to find a compromise. Let's try to find a compromise. It looks like we have a deal. It looks like we have a deal. Now let's move on to section number 4. Mini dialogues. Dialogue number 1. Starting negotiations. We would like to make an offer for the partnership. What are your main terms? Dialogue number 2. Disagreeing politely. We suggest a price of $5,000. That isn't acceptable to us. Can you be more flexible on the price? Dialogue number 3. Reaching an agreement. Let's try to find a compromise on delivery. I agree with that point. I think we can reach an agreement. Great. It looks like we have a deal. Section number 5. Exercises. Exercise number 1. Fill in the blank. A discussion to reach an agreement is called a negotiation. Second, when both sides give up something, that is a compromise. Compromise. Third, a successful agreement is a deal. Deal. Now let's move on to exercise number 2. Choose the correct expression. You want to politely disagree. What do you say? Yes, that's correct. That isn't acceptable to us. أو ممكن تقول that is not acceptable to us. Second, you think both sides can agree. What do you say? I think we can reach an agreement. Third, you want to close the negotiation. What do you say? It looks like we have a deal. It looks like we have a deal. Exercise number 3. Role play practice. Now imagine you are in a negotiation. First, make an offer. How would you like to make an offer? By saying, we would like to make an offer. Second, ask about conditions. How do you like to ask about conditions? What are your main terms? What are your main terms? Third, suggest a compromise. Let's try to find a compromise. How do you like to close the deal? It looks like we have a deal. Excellent work! In this episode, you learned 8 important words and 10 expressions for business negotiation. Practice them in role plays or real discussions to improve your skills. In the next episode, we will focus on business travel vocabulary, the words and phrases you need when traveling for work. Goodbye for now.